This week on the LTU Sports Report, we get into all the fall sports action around campus and get to know some of our student athletes.
We have highlights from our hockey team taking on Midland University, a season preview with the women's lacrosse team, and all the action from the opening weekend in women's basketball.
Don't go anywhere because the LTU Sports Report starts right now.
LTU Sports Report is brought to you by Varsity Brands, elevating student experiences in sport, spirit, and achievement. The City of Southfield, the center of it all. Michigan First Credit Union. Camp Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, serving Metro Detroit since 1926. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Stryker. Discover your strengths and follow your passion with us. What's up, Blue Devil fans? I'm your host, Kiera Hay, joined by Gabe O'Neill. And if you don't already know, you're tuned into the LTU Sports Report. We are the only show in the Midwest giving you exclusive coverage of an NAIHA team. And I have to say, I think we're doing a pretty good job at it.
I would have to agree. We're 9 weeks in, and the show just keeps on getting better. For the first time, we have our good friend, football SID, John Hevron, padding up with the boys, and we're going to throw him into the Lions' Den and have him practice with the team.
It should be a good time.
Yeah, that's right, and you won't want to miss that, as well as our men's soccer team competing in the breast cancer awareness game, which is a pink out at the LTU Athletic Field coming up in the show.
But first, our hockey team goes up against Midland University, so let's get to those highlights.
In the second home game of the season for the NAIHA men's hockey team, the boys had to play back-to-back games on October 26th and 27th against the Midland University Warriors. The Blue Devils were looking to get on the board first late in the opening period. A good job clearing the zone here and pushing it up the ice in transition is senior captain Drake Gentile with some fancy stick work, and he sneaks it by the keeper for the first score of the game. LTU up 1 after the first period. Locked at 2 goals apiece after a pair of goals from Midland in the second. LTU causes a turnover around center ice that is scooped up by Mike Schwartz. He crosses ice, fights through 3 defenders, and with some slick moves gets free and goes 5-hole on the Warrior goalie to tie the game up at 2 late in the third. Just minutes later, Midland was on the attack looking for a chance to take the game. After a scrum on the boards behind the net, Warriors' Tyler Gallagher comes out with it and flips it into the back of the net off the backhand. The Blue Devils dropped the first game in a hard-fought battle, 3-2 the final score.
They came off a long bus ride, and we had a good week of practice, worked a lot in our offense, so I think we were able to jump on them quick, and we were able to score at the end of the first period, which was big for us, and we just couldn't carry it on throughout the rest of the game, but we had a really good start. I think, honestly, we seemed to up our speed. I thought we played okay, but we could all bring it up a couple more notches. I know we can definitely skate with them. We just need to bring up the intensity.
Tough loss the night before. The men's hockey team was looking for some revenge against Midland University at the Southfield Ice Arena. We jumped to the second period, Blue Devils down by 1. A big chance here with the 2-on-1, but Mike Schwartz's shot is saved by the Warrior goalie. On the following face-off, senior Liam Walker loses the puck, but immediately steals it back, takes a shot, and scores. A big equalizer, and we were tied at 1. Just moments later, the boys were back at it as an interception is pushed up to Gentile. He drops it back to Walker, who carries it in and dumps it to Sean Paulette for the quick goal. LTU scores 2 goals within minutes to take the lead, but would give up 1 more and be tied once again at 2 going into the third. LTU goalie Austin Petty had an impressive 31 saves on the day, but his efforts would come up short here on the penalty kill. A slap shot from just inside the blue line is deflected to the side of the net. A quick pass cross crease to Kevin Finley would do it as his shot sounds the alarm. LTU drops a pair of heartbreakers to the Midland Warriors, both with a final score of 3-2. The boys will look to bounce back against Concordia University in search of their second win on November 2nd.
Obviously the score was identical and the play was very competitive. Last night we weren't happy with our approach to the game. We made some nice adjustments tonight. Very hard to come away with a good effort and not a win. But our guys, competed from start to finish. Yeah, we wanted to try to generate more offense. It didn't happen, but Midland's a quality team. They're still currently undefeated, and we were hoping to be the first team to knock them off. You know what, our guys actually relish challenges, adversity. The spirit on the bench is outstanding. The level of compete is second to none. It's a fun group of guys, and battling and competing is something I never worry about with our team.
Hi everybody, I'm Dylan Morello here at the LTU Athletic Field where tonight the annual Breast Cancer Awareness Pink Out game for men's soccer is taking place. We'll have highlights of this match and much more coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Southfield truly is the ideal place to live, work, and play.
Well, it's a very exciting time in the city of Southfield. Great neighborhoods, great city services, and Fortune 500 companies. Southfield has something for everyone.
Recognized as Michigan's premier business address, home to world-class educational institutions, voted one of the nation's most livable metro area suburbs.
Southfield is the center of it all.
I ordered 2 large Howie Mauis with butter cheese crust.
Wow, you are one serious breast cancer awareness supporter.
Warrior for love, hope, and pizza. Can't seem to reach my wallet.
Flavor fanatics love us because for every pizza sold in October, a portion goes to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. Now get a medium one-topping pizza for $1 when you buy a large one-topping pizza at regular menu price.
Hungry?
Howie's!
FANUC America is the #1 supplier of robots, CNCs, and factory automation. Our certified automation training prepares students for high-tech careers in advanced manufacturing. Manufacturers use automation to maximize productivity. That's why high-paying careers in advanced automation are in demand today. Our CERT program provides manufacturers and educators a STEM-based curriculum centered on robotics and automation training. Contact FANUC to learn more about our certified automation training programs.
On October 24th, the men's soccer team was competing in the Pink Out Breast Cancer Awareness game against the Golden Eagles from Cornerstone University. With a home playoff game on the line, the Blue Devils were coming out firing in the first half. Off a smart free kick play, Nico Rodriguez Bermejo's cross is rejected, but on the rebound shot is Alvaro Marino, who comes up short as CU's keeper Joshua Mitchell makes the save. Scoreless ball game with 5 minutes left in the first frame, and the Golden Eagles were pushing upfield for a late attempt to score. A few good passes and a shot taken through traffic, but junior goalie Max Jewett comes up big with the save, and the defense clears the danger. Although LTU had outshot Cornerstone all game, 15-8, the match was still deadlocked at 0. That was until freshman Taven Ardell plays a little give and go with Bermejo and fires through a tough angle, but this shot is true and out of reach for Mitchell as it finds the back of the net to give the Blue Devils the 1-0 lead. Ardell's first goal of his career could not have came at a better time as the boys go on to win 1-0 over Cornerstone University. Max Jewett and the LTU defense archived their 7th shutout this season to improve to 8-2 in the WAC and get home field advantage for the first round of playoffs.
This one was all about securing 4th place in the conference and getting the home playoff bid. And our guys worked hard. We told them, actually, my assistant told them at halftime, this is going to be a 1-0 game. Could have felt in their favor, our favor. Our guys have been working hard. Really impressed with the output they put today, and we got the result we wanted. It's only the 2nd time we've beaten Cornerstone since I've been head coach here.
Mainly focus was just to keep our heads the whole time. You know, don't lose our focus. Every 15 minutes, our cookie said every 15 minutes, refocus. Because as soon as we lose the focus, we could have a loose ball or bad touch, and that could have led to a goal.
So what happened during play was we had a throw in from the outside, took a turn, touched it, passed it to one of our outside forwards, Nico. He took a nice heel back, and then just took a touch, shot it. Just really happy I scored, good to contribute to the team.
Yeah, that was amazing. We always tell the kid to shoot because he never shoots, and whenever he shoots in practice, they're just unbelievable shots. It's just words can't explain, and then he finally does it, and I was also happy for him because I remember my first freshman goal, and it was against Madonna, and I just felt amazing. He scored his first against Cornerstone. I know how he feels about it. It's awesome.
Hi, my name is Jacob Soy, and I'm on the LTU men's soccer team. My favorite dream destination, I'd have to say Japan. My grandmother's from Japan, so I really want to visit that. My favorite sports team? I'd have to go with the Cavs because I'm from Cleveland, and they're basically the only good sports team we have right now. Well, not anymore. I'd have to say my favorite Halloween costume was the ninja back in the day. It was pretty popular because you get to show off our six-pack. I'd have to say my favorite concert was Young and Giant at the House of Blues in Cleveland. I love their music. They've got great music. If I could turn anything into an Olympic sport, I'd have to go with spikeball. It's really fun to watch. I'd say my guilty pleasure is cannolis because they're delicious.
Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. LTU offers over 100 degree programs, and their one common theme, their focus on theory and practice. The architecture program at Lawrence Tech is designed to provide a broad foundation for the development of design skills and insights.
So I would definitely recommend LTU's program when considering getting into architecture, because when you come here as a freshman, you're getting right into design studios. With other colleges, you might be taking some general education classes before actually getting into design. And so LTU puts you right into the design field right off the bat.
If you see yourself studying architecture in the future, consider enrolling at Lawrence Technological University. For more information on the degree programs offered at LTU, head over to their website, ltu.edu, today.
I'm Jason Ross Jr. on the side of Don Riddler Fieldhouse for our first of 27 basketball broadcasts this season. Make sure to head over to the LTU Athletics YouTube and Facebook page for all of our live streams of Blue Devil home games this season. Unfortunately, our final home football game was canceled, but we do have a special Under the Helmet feature coming up, as well as a season preview with our nationally ranked women's lacrosse team on the LTU Sports Report.
I love working for Stryker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Stryker because we are like a family.
At Stryker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Stryker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together, with our
customers,
we are driven
to make
healthcare better.
Great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
You've worked hard to raise your family and build a happy life for them. Don't let unforeseen circumstances jeopardize everything you've built. Planning for Your Future is a law firm that makes it easy and affordable to protect your family with estate planning, wills, trusts, deeds, power of attorney, minor, and elder care. The experts at Planning for Your Future will meet with you, prepare your documents, and make sure you understand what each does. So contact Planning for Your Future today to set up your free phone consultation, because your future begins now.
Since the dawn of man, storytelling has been the most effective and engaging means of communication. Whether gathered around the warm glow of a fireplace or the family television set, a compelling story has always moved people to action. At Yellow Flag Productions, the Emmy-winning storytellers behind our television programs are now helping clients create content that emphasizes their people and passions. Let us tell your story and share it with the world.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for one medium pizza at participating locations.
Hungry Howie's makes it easy. It's just a little mini pizza box, but we make lots of money, lots of dough.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
I'm John Hebron, football SID here at Lawrence Tech. Today we're going under the helmet to see what it's like to practice with the Blue Devils.
What you say? You look good.
I'm look good. Tyler. Here we go.
Oh, you're coming after me?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that sack lunch today.
Oh,
okay. Getting hit already. Here we go. Let's go, Manny. Just wait till I'm on the line. I'll be blocking you all day.
All right.
I have to try to talk smack today. It's not my personality. True. So if I say anything mean, I'm sorry, Manny. I didn't mean it.
That's fine. Get off the ball in the stand. Needs to be left foot up, right foot heel to toe. All you're doing is squatting down here and just rolling forward over top of the bench, right there. Look how wide your feet are. What is this? Wings back.
It's a sock.
Ready.
Can I jump in with you guys?
Yes, sir.
All right. Got any tips, Drake? Got any tips?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, got him.
That's it. Thumbs all the way up. That boy, 2-2. Good. That's it. Good.
It's a little windy. Keep some water. All right, it's a long day. We can pace ourselves. A marathon, not sprint. Coach Belf, do you mind if I join in?
Yep.
No fumbles today. We ain't fumbling today. Oh no, oh no.
Come on, man, get it.
One fumble today, one fumble today.
He says go. All you're gonna do is just break down the knee.
I'm gonna get benched today the way I'm playing. Good work there, let's go. Let's go, coach. Come on, coach.
Go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody got struck, but it's okay.
How's it going, boys? How are you? What's up, Spence? How's practice so far?
Going good. Going good.
Just don't laugh too hard, all right? It's gonna be bad.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Ain't getting by me today.
All right, baby.
Here, you can fire it, coach. Come on, you can bring it. I think he's scared. He ain't gonna bring it. He ain't gonna bring it. I mean, I got no pad, so once I get hit, I'm done.
Oh, you're right. Still receiving, man. Don't get hit. Don't go down.
There you go. I already got laid out by a DN by accident, so.
That happens.
Yeah.
You get back up.
Good boys.
Make the next play.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be seeing any playing action this week. A big thank you to Coach Duvnik and the guys for putting me through practice today. Up next, we take a look at the women's lacrosse season with Coach Mary Ann Meltzer and our own Genna Skalski.
I'm Genna Skalski, and joining us today is head coach Mary Ann Meltzer from Lawrence Tech's women's lacrosse team. She's coming up on her 4th season here at LTU, and she has some big news for us. So Coach, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so we're gonna get into the big news. You are now part of the IWLCA, so can you explain to us what that does for the NAIHA and what your role is?
Okay, the IWLCA is a college coaches organization. It's pretty much all of Division I, II, III, and now they've included the NAIHA. It just kind of gives us more presence at the national level.
So how have you seen the program develop over the past 3 years that you've been here?
Obviously, we've done pretty well over the course of my time here, and I attribute it to the players. I said they're the ones that kind of put it out there. They're the ones that set the goals. Their goal was to make it to nationals and kind of, you know, go a step further, and they did that.
We're here with senior Maddie Barnwald from the team. So can you tell us what leadership means to you?
Leadership means to me is setting an example for everybody on the field, helping everyone reach, you know, their high standards and reach what, you know, their highest potential. We've been to nationals, we've made our appearances a couple of times. We just really want to get the just there. We're so close every year, and I think just really every time we're just getting hungrier to get to the top.
So how do you feel that the freshmen have been getting along with the rest of the team?
Really, really well. Every group that has came into this program just instantly clicks with the rest of the team. Everyone has, I mean, just with the few months that we've been together practicing.
So for your guys' fall practices and games, what were some of the things that the coaching staff was emphasizing?
You know, talking, communicating a little bit more on attack. We need to, you know, be a threat everywhere. You know, you can't just stand around. You got to keep moving, keep, you know, the opponent's defense guessing of what the next move is, just to kind of confuse them and everything like that. So really just making sure, you know, you're a threat.
All right, well, thank you for joining us today, Maddie.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, Blue Devils, Dr. Scott here, physics professor and the yellow blue guy in the stands. Got women's basketball practicing behind me. Coming up, you're going to see action from 2 games, not 1 game, 2 games, women's basketball. First 2 games of the season. They play 4 quarters, not 5, not 3 quarters, 4 quarters. 5, 4, 3, 2, go.
It's tough to improve on an original, and Sneth Camp is Metro Detroit's original Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Lease the all-new 2019 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 for only $79 a month for 24 months. Or a new Jeep Compass Limited 4x4 at just $59 a month during Ram Power Days and Jeep Adventure Days at Sneth Camp on Telegraph in Redford.
Sneth Camp, Metro Detroit's original. Sneth Camp, Sneth Camp.
Are you stuck in your job? Getting frustrated playing the waiting game for the next opportunity to advance your career? Let Blue Chip Talent help. As an award-winning talent acquisition company, our specialty is matching candidates with careers in IT and engineering. At Blue Chip Talent, we take a laser-focused approach to reaching your career goals. We have access to jobs you won't find anywhere else to help advance your career faster and easier. Plus, we take care of you. Employees receive industry-leading benefits and competitive perks. Don't waste another minute worrying because we are ridiculously good at advancing careers.
Southfield truly is the ideal place to live, work, and play.
Well, it's a very exciting time in the city of Southfield. Great neighborhoods, great city services, and Fortune 500 companies. Southfield has something for everyone.
Recognized as Michigan's premier business address, home to world-class educational institutions, voted one of the nation's most livable metro area suburbs.
Southfield is the center of it all.
In the opening game of the 2018-19 season, our women's basketball team was pumped to get things going as they took on the Ohio Christian Trailblazers. The ladies got off to a strong start early in the game, and in the second quarter were already up 34-20. Some good ball movement around the arc finds the lone freshman Kendall Fisher, who was automatic from deep range. And the Blue Devils lead 44-23 at the half. In the third quarter, LTU was showing some dominant defense, only giving up 8 points. Off the rebound, Fisher going the other way in transition, who finds senior Nicole Buckingham with a nice no-look pass for the easy 2 points. Not taking their foot off the gas and making a statement in the final quarter was sharpshooter and senior Alex Ruster getting the feed from Emily Landgolf, and her shot is true for the triple. The Blue Devils take their first W of the season over Ohio Christian, 87-49, the final score from the Don Riddler Fieldhouse.
I think we just picked it up on the defensive end. I felt that first quarter we just kept letting them get to the foul line, right? We were getting beat middle, slapping them. I think they made 6 free throws that first quarter, and that really kills your momentum. So I think we really picked it up on the defensive end, and it led to some easy transition offense for us. But I thought we really had a good second and third quarter. And hey, that's our first win, but we have to get ready to play Point Park tomorrow. So get dressed, and we got to watch the first half of this game.
Our goal is just to get out and come out hard. It always is. We have a mentality of start early and finish hard. So that was our goal tonight. Just so, it's our home opener, so shake off a little bit of the nerves and just get ready for tomorrow.
My first game as a Blue Devil, I was pretty nervous, but I adjusted quickly along with my teammates because they just were there for me. We got to playing and I got adjusted to the game, so it went pretty good.
Biggest focus is in practice, and when we come to game is it's one day at a time, right? Whether we're in practice or a game, we have to get better in that moment. Yes, we have big goals, but in the end, if you don't focus on what's in front of you, you're never going to reach them.
In the second game of the opening weekend for the women's basketball team, the ladies were hoping to carry the momentum from their first win into the matchup with the Point Park University Pioneers. Getting things started in the first quarter, LTU up by 2, Sherilyn Bannis bringing the ball down and setting up the offense. Bannis makes a nice pass out to junior Hope Dollarhide, who sinks the long 2 to put the Blue Devils up 12-8. Point Park keeping things close in the second quarter, only down by 3 points, but the LTU defense was holding strong. Junior Danielle Hansen letting her presence be known with one of her 11 rebounds and then finding a streaking Landgolf on the fast break, who finishes the contested layup. LTU up 30-22 going into the break. Jump into the fourth quarter, LTU pulling away, up by 11 now. Hansen doing it on both sides of the ball as she finished second in scoring with 15, and after some nice quick ball movement, she nets her final score with some good post work. The ladies go on to win 70-56 in a good battle with Point Park and start the season off on a high note, improving to 2-0. Buckingham once again led the team with 22 points, and Fisher had another solid performance, adding 12 of her own.
As a team, we're playing really well together. We're moving the ball, so when we're getting each other really great shots, really good open looks and makes, that's exciting to me. Just moving the ball, getting exciting plays going, and of course, finishing. But our team's doing a really good job at moving the ball a lot and getting good open looks. They came out in a zone, so that kind of slows things down a little bit, but we're always looking to push a little bit in transition, get it set up in our offense, but yeah, the zone kind of slowed us down a little bit today.
I think our defense and our rebounding. Everyone on the team was playing well together, passing the ball, getting open, solid looks, and like I said, just playing as a team, which makes all the difference in a game like this. So I really just felt like I should be a facilitator in this game, and I think I did a decent job of doing that. And to my teammates, they did a great job as well, finishing those open shots.
The Week 9 Play of the Week goes to men's soccer freshman Tavin Ardell with the go-ahead goal, the first of his career, late in the second half to lift the Blue Devils to victory over Cornerstone University.
Here's this week's upcoming LTU athletics schedule. On Monday the 29th, men's golf opens up play at Dave Adamani's Senior Invitational through Tuesday. On Wednesday the 31st, women's soccer hits the road in the first round of the WAC tournament. It's senior day as the women's volleyball team takes on Madonna at home at 7 p.m. Opening up the month of November on Thursday the 1st, women's basketball is at home versus Siena Heights. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. Friday the 2nd, both ice hockey teams play at home, with the ACHA team facing the University of Michigan Flint at 6:30 p.m. and the NAIHA team facing Concordia University at 9 p.m. Men's basketball hits the road to play Calumet St. Joseph at 8 p.m. Saturday the 3rd, men's soccer kicks off WAC tournament play. Both ice hockey teams are on the road, with the NAIHA facing Concordia University and the ACHA team playing University of Michigan Flint. Men's and women's cross-country race in the WAC championship. Women's basketball is at home to face White State Lake at 3 p.m. Men's basketball finishes their road trip to play Robert Morris Chicago at 4 p.m. And in their final regular season game, women's volleyball travels to Siena Heights. Game begins at 5 p.m.
All right, everybody, that's all we got for you this week on the LTU Sports Report. Thank you for joining us, and make sure to tune in next week, Monday, 4:30 on Fox Sports Detroit.
Yeah, but by that time, Halloween will have passed. And I don't know about you, but that's one of my favorite holidays. So follow LTU Athletics on all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and send us your Halloween costumes, and we'll be sure to repost it.
Until next time, I'm Gabe O'Neill.
And I'm Kiara Hay. Go Blue Devils. LTU Sports Report is brought to you by Varsity Brands, elevating student experiences in sport, spirit, and achievement. The City of Southfield, the center of it all. Michigan First Credit Union. Snethkamp Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, serving Metro Detroit since 1926. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Stryker. Discover your strengths and follow your passion with us.